Heather here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another 24-hour readathon. I'm kind of really excited. I'm currently on like a staycation, so I'm just like chilling at home, and I was planning on doing like a 48-hour readathon, but I've actually kind of had a few busy days off. I have behind me some new bookshelves. My husband and I spent like all day yesterday building these, and then I was organizing them, which I'm going to have a bookshelf or bookcase organization and a bookshelf tour coming soon. I'm working on filming that. So my 48-hour readathon is actually only going to be 24 hours, and I'm focusing on reading Under the Pendulum Sun by Jeanette Ning. That I have as a Kindle book, and it says that it's about Victorian missionaries who go to the land of Fae, and it is like compared to Crimson Peak. So I'm hoping it's kind of creepy, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm super excited. I hope it's good. I hope it doesn't let me down. And then I want to read Tiger's Promise by Colleen Hook, which is the prequel novel to the Tiger Saga series. So this is a little over 100 pages. So I'm hoping to also read this. And then I also want to get to My Summer of Love and Misfortune by Lindsay Wong. I have no idea. I think when I opened up this, it says it would take 6 hours to read this book. So then this will probably take like hour and a half, maybe. I read about a page per minute. It depends on like how big the words are, or like how, like, because this here, like these two pages together is only like a page. So hopefully like an hour and a half for this, and then this one here might be like, I don't know, another 5 or so hours. So we'll see what happens, because I'm not gonna like read for 24 hours straight. If I did, I could get all 3 of these done easily. But I'm gonna read, I think right now it's around 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna be reading probably till 1 or 2 in the morning, but I also have to take a break to do like my daily like phone game things. Like I have 5 different phone games that I play, and I want to get all my daily stuff for that, which usually takes about an hour. But that still gives me like 4 hours tonight, I think. No, it gives me about 3 hours. But still, that's like half of this book done by the time I go to bed. And then finish it tomorrow, and then hopefully get these 2 read. We'll see what happens. But I will probably check in shortly before I go to sleep and let you know how I'm liking Under the Pendulum Sun. Hey everyone, good morning. So it is currently 10:50 a.m. and I am 46% into Under the Pendulum Sun, and it says I still have 4 hours and 15 minutes to read of this book. So I should hopefully be done by 3 o'clock. 3-ish, because I also need to get some food, I need to make some tea. But yeah, so I should be 3:30, I'm going to say. As of right now, it's kind of slow. Like, it's really, I guess, like building this world, and it's trying to make like all these like riddles and secrets that you're trying to figure out what's going on. So it's getting, I feel like it's very slow paced, and I'm more of a fast paced. Like, I like a lot of action. I like a lot of stuff happening, and this is like very slow. It's still interesting though, because like the characters are interesting. You're really getting to know like the personalities, and like the author keeps throwing in little tidbits here of like things to keep you trying to figure out what's going on. But basically, this lady named Kathy travels to Fae to see her brother, who's a missionary there. And when she arrives, she's met by a changeling, Miss Davenport, and she is then taken to this big like castle keep type of thing that apparently her brother has been given for his services there. Well, when she gets there, her brother isn't there, and and she is told that he's away. And no one will tell her exactly where he's gone or what he's doing or when he'll be back. And they tell her that she can't leave because she's only protected if she stays in the keep. If she leaves the keep, then, you know, something could happen to her. And there's like certain areas they don't want her to go into, and she's asking them questions, and they say that they can't tell her. And then they kind of tell her, but then they're like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. And then like they kind of backtrack. And so you're really not sure what's going on. And then she has like this one door in her bedroom that like opens up into nothing, and it keeps on unlatching itself. And like it also seems like sometimes the surroundings are like changing. Like one day it will look one way and then it will do another. So there's something definitely going on with the house, but I don't know if it's the house itself or if it's someone else changing it, like if there's a bigger player. But yeah, her brother does finally return, and Queen Mab shows up. She's apparently kind of like, I guess, her brother's patron or whatever. And she like seems fascinated by the humans. But yeah, so it's interesting so far. I'm not loving it, but I find it fascinating, and I'm hoping like the big reveal about whatever is going on is going to be really good. So yeah, I will check in probably once I finish it, or maybe once it starts getting really good. I'll determine, but I'll get back to you. Time for some breakfast. So I'm going to have these Feel Good Foods Mediterranean Tofu Scramble Pockets, and they are gluten-free and also vegan. And I've had these before. They're actually really good. They have 2 other ones available at Wegmans, but they're not vegan, so I have not tried those. Alright. And now I'm also going to get my tea. I have this really cool cup. It says Irish coffee, and it has like the Claudia design on it with a whole bunch of Celtic things. And it has it's some type of Celtic prayer, but I don't remember which one. And then I drink the Wegmans Just Tea Sencha Matcha Green Tea. So we're gonna get some of that. And some people find this weird, but I personally like to fill up my cup with the tea bag in it, and then put it in the microwave and just have it like steep and everything in there versus just pouring hot water into it. So sorry, it's dish day, so my kitchen's a little dirty, but yes, that is my tea. Alrighty, so now my tea is ready. It's ready. And I just leave the tea bag in my tea. I don't take it out. And then I'm going to use some sugar in the raw. This is apparently supposed to be healthier for you. So I'm going to use probably 3 scoops of this and put it in my tea, and then I will get back to reading. Alright, so it's 7:51 p.m. and I just finished Under the Pendulum Sun. It took me longer than expected because I ended up having to go and pick something up from my parents' house, and I ended up taking like an 1.5-hour nap because I was like reading and then I couldn't keep my eyes open. So yeah, 7:51 and the first book is done. I know I started at 10 p.m. last night, but I'm probably actually going to go to 1 a.m. because that's when I'm probably going to go to bed. But I ended up giving this a 3-star. It never really got exciting. It never had me on the edge of my seat. The whole thing was pretty much slow paced. It did like slowly unravel what was happening, and like it did kind of give clues as to what was going on. It's very theological. Like this is like a theological like story about like who has souls and different stuff like that. So it was very interesting, but it wasn't, I mean, I like theology, but that wasn't what I was really in the mood for. So yeah, I mean, it was well written, and it was fascinating, the take on the Fae, like for the conclusion. But yeah, that was it was interesting. It was an interesting book, but like it wasn't as amazing as I thought it was gonna be. So I'm a little disappointed. anyway, now I'm going to get some food, and then I'm going to read Tiger's Promise by Colleen Hook. And I should be able to finish this probably by like the 10 o'clock mark. And then I'll work on, what's this? My Summer of Love and Misfortune. So I'll probably be able to get like halfway through that. So I'll probably be able to read about 2.5 books during this reading vlog. But I will check in after I finish this book. So it is 11:21. I still have about an hour and a half left of my readathon to go, but I did finish reading Tiger's Promise by Colleen Hook, and I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5 stars because it was actually really good. The end of the main short story, it got me. It got me good. I didn't cry. I felt like I could have cried, but I didn't actually cry. But this is about a girl named Yasubai, whose father is evil and has powers, and he wants to like marry her off to this family so that he can collect these medallions and like steal the queen or something. But yeah, things don't go as planned, and the ending was sad. And then there was 2 other little short stories about Yasubai's mother, and then about the guy that she is, or the prince that she's betrothed, that Yasubai is betrothed to, kind of like his perspective of when they first meet. But yeah, I really like this, and I can't wait to reread Tiger's Curse, which will be happening soon. But for the next hour and a half of this readathon, I will try to read My Summer of Love and Misfortune by Lindsay Wong. Hopefully I can get 60 to 100 pages. I don't know. It depends on how big the words are and how easily it is read. So I will catch up after. I'll probably like read until I like go to bed, and then I'll like do my outro tomorrow before I start work because I have to go back to work tomorrow. But yes, that is the plan. More reading. So, I ended up reading 76 pages in My Summer of Love and Misfortune by Lindsay Wong. So far I'm really liking it. I got through all the initial, what happens to get her sent off to Beijing, and she just arrived. So I really haven't gotten to, the good parts yet. It's just, the build-up of, how she's, how Iris is, such a mess-up. She's apparently a cursed tiger, the Zodiac tiger. And, her boyfriend just dumped her. He was cheating on her with her best friend. She didn't get into any colleges. And she wrecked her parents' new Mercedes-Benz. She threw a party. She just, messed up royally. So her dad decided to send her off to his half-brother, her uncle, in Beijing, to hopefully get her, shit together, is basically. So she's just gotten to Beijing. So, yeah, I'm really liking this so far. But to recap everything, I read Under the Pendulum Sun by Jeanette Ning, and I gave this 3 stars, and it was 416 pages. Then I read Tiger's Promise by Colleen Hook. I gave this one 4 stars, and this was 109 pages. And then I read 76 pages in My Summer of Love and Misfortune. So altogether, I read 601 pages, which I think is pretty good. That's, you know, if that was a 600-page book, that's a good, decently sized book. So I'm very happy with what I got done. If I hadn't been derailed and I hadn't, like, napped or, like, gone to my parents to pick up my package, I probably would have actually been able to finish all 3 books. But that didn't happen. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this reading vlog. If you did, please give it a big old thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button down below, and also the bell, that way you're notified the next time that I post a video. And I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye!